can't rise, but I saw stars beyond their lies. This is my time, the fights I win. Through the chaos I begin, breaking chains that held me down. Hear me roar, I wear the crown. Deep bunkers chasing ghostly cries, shining light on shaded skies. Truth's a blade that cuts so deep, revealing secret shadows keep. This is my time, the fights I win. Through the chaos I begin, breaking chains that held me down. Hear me roar, I wear the crown. Deep bunkers chasing ghostly cries, shining light on shaded skies. Truth's a blade that cuts so deep, revealing secret shadows keep. This is my time, the fights I win. Through the chaos I begin, breaking chains that held me down. Hear me roar, I wear the crown. Deep bunkers chasing ghostly cries, shining light on shaded skies. Truth's a blade that cuts so deep, revealing secret shadows keep. Every stumble, every scar, built a warrior's heart of stars. Doubts the foe, but I won't bend. This battle crown, my story penned. I'm the storm they didn't see. A spark ignites what's meant to be. I'm the one who tears the night, carves a path into the light.
Buonasera, buongiorno, good afternoon. It depends on what time zone you are in. How are you doing, my lovely, fantastic friends? Welcome to another YPWF show. So, mic check. Do you hear me? Let's check. Before I continue, do you hear me loud and clear? It seems so. Yeah, it seems so. So, good evening to you and welcome to the show. Tonight's card, it's fantastic. It's chef kiss. So, the first match is gonna be an ambulance match. We watched this type of match last week where Crow of Judas put Kenny Biddle inside an ambulance. And in order to win, you need to lock your opponent inside said ambulance and you can take the win. So it's gonna be Crow of Judas versus Joe the Motor City Brawler VItale. Oh, this is gonna be a hell of a match. And then for the normal championship, Purple agreed once again to defend his precious normal title against the likes of Fahab and none other than Yorkie Dave. Do 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 Dorky Dave. Do 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 do. A good friend of the community, absolutely. A fantastic person. And then we will have, once again, the single match. This time is gonna be Stevi, Truth of Demon podcast, facing off against the tactician of the ring, Fantastique. Of course, they will be both accompanied by their respective tag team partners. To be honest, if Stevi wins, there will be maybe, and this is the last chance that Fantastique and Raven are giving to these two ladies in order to have their rematch. We have seen them so far. They are a force to be reckoned with. Nobody can stop them. So we will see if Fantastique with this extreme high ring IQ will be able to take the win against Stevi. But that's going to be an interesting one. Then, of course, mixed tag team action. We will have our PNC, Paul and Claire, one of the most beloved people in this community. Probably they will get in with the bold models again, so because I don't think they resolved this bug, against Don't Scare Claire team, Mr. DSC and Claire herself. So it's gonna be great. Then another tag team action. This time is the Ouija brothers, Steve and Grief, going up against the Golden Bananas, Dozen Taller, and Justin the Paranormal Monkey. By the way, buy his merch. It's very important. You should buy his merch. Hey, by the way, Justin, I would like to have some merch too. So expect an email from me one of these days when I will place an order. Then Joanna Annalise defending her paranormal women title against the unpredictable one, the crazed squirrel, the Gingy. So this is gonna be a good match. Will Juana Annalise retain, or will she drop the title against this unpredictable foe? Who knows? Then we will have some light triple threat action. It's gonna be the return of a Spider Dobby, the hero nobody asked for, but is the hero we deserve. Andrew Stone Rock, my good friend Andrew Stone Rock, and of course, the newcomer, Man vs. Ghost. Oh, this is an interesting one. And of course, you have been waiting for this match. I know you have been craving for this match. This time is the match that's gonna end this rivalry once and for all. It's gonna be a casket match between two legends of the community, two icons. Beardo gets scared from one side and the side-eye guy on the other. This is gonna be a hell of a match. The person who gets locked inside the casket will be declared the loser, and the winner will take it all. And our main event is the Dream Crusher, Kenny Biddle, who challenged directly Mr. JCarts, the prodigy of the Federation, the current James Randi Memorial Champion. So we have a card packed and full of action. I don't know what you think, guys. I'm super excited. So you will excuse me if I put on my headset over here and I will change the screen into the main one where you can see all the matches. There you go. Just few adjustments. And let's go. So first match on the card is going to be Crow Judas versus Joe VItale. Who do you think is going to win? By the way, is Crow or Joe in the chat tonight? I wanna hear them trash talking each other. I wanna hear a little bit of banter. Come on. I beg JCarts then. Okay, fine, Lou. But what about the first match, Lou? You gonna root for Crow Judas or Joe VItale? Who's gonna be put in the ambulance? Okay, I see a lot of people. I mean, the crowd is split between Joe and Crow. Okay, let's see what's going on. Crow Judas versus Joe VItale. Let me pull up my trustworthy Windows Media Player because the game doesn't allow me to input music directly into it. And just to be fair advice, guys, I tweet a little bit. According to my research, hello Sarah, welcome to the show. According to my research, now the match should be slightly longer, but I make no promise. This game AI is freaking broken. So let's start. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the first match. It's an ambulance match, and it's gonna be Crow Judas, who's coming right now in the ring with his trustworthy stick, with his crouch dot visible in his pants, ready to put Mr. Joe VItale inside that ambulance. I don't know, you guys, this match for me is like an equal fight because both competitors are absolutely great. And we have seen also Joe VItale in the past few weeks going up against Justin and having one of the most brutal matches that we have ever had in this federation. So Joe VItale is the Joke Plus. During his younger days, he was like a professional wrestler as well. So a lot of experience, but don't forget, Crow Judas is a mastermind of the ring. I am very curious to see who is gonna come on top. Yeah, absolutely a hell of a showdown this will be. I am sure of it. And ladies and gentlemen, Joe VItale coming now with Evil on Earth, a song written by... What the heck happened to his t-shirt? Oh my god. Guys, all of a sudden Joe VItale has a big fucking tattoo on his chest with this logo. What the hell is going on, game? Jesus Santissimo, non è possible, it's not possible. I want to apologize. Hello, Shannon Elizabeth. Welcome to the show. I want to, and also to you, Staying Salty. Welcome to the show. I want to apologize to Joe VItale. Joe, you have this game too. You have this game too. And you know how fucking broken it is. Motor City, brother. Oh, Jesus Santísimo. How can I take this seriously now? Hey, by the way, let's just forget about this fantastic tattoo that Joe is showing. So, the song was performed by Crow of Judas and Joe VItale. It's an amazing song. I watched the video, I think 4-6 times at this point, and I still love it like it was the first time around. Raven screams boobies. Can please somebody text Joe VItale? Because I don't see him here. Okay. I hope that during the fight, his t-shirt will reappear. So, 2K, fix this bloody game, please, because I cannot keep having this type of fumble during my show. I already provide my own fumbles. So, Joe is here, says one Annalise. Joe, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry, man. I'm really sorry. But at least you look cool and badass. In his poop tube. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the ambulance. So apparently, Joe t-shirt completely disappeared. And I will fix it like later. Oh my god. Okay, these are the rules. We already know them from the last time. So, in order to win this type of match, one of the two must be locked inside with both doors closed. And Joe VItale is without t-shirt. Okay, whatever, Joe. I swear, Joe, I will fix your molder. Anyway, Crow Judas starting strong and Joe VItale already in trouble. Crow Judas, I think he has already a precise plan in order to get Joe VItale in that ambulance in no time. He wants to have a quick match, most likely. But again, Joe is not like a noob of the sports entertainment. So I expect him at some point to fight back like a tiger. But in this moment, we see like a Crow Judas type of show. Crow Judas going to open already the ambulance. Crow wants to be fast, but Joe VItale is getting slowly back on his feet. Taking in the punishment. Oh my god, Crow. Oh my god. Seems that that Joe VItale has no answer for the offense of Crow Judas, who's like trying manhandling him all around the arena. Not only he lost his shirt, but he lost also his will to fight. And he's going already for the crouch dog. No, powerbomb. He's going for the power inside. Jesus, man. That was a quick one. Okay, Crow trying to close the door. Joe VItale fighting for his life. Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. It's not over yet. Come on, Joe. You can do it. You can do it, Joe. Come on, Joe. Push it. Nice. Joe VItale's back. And now it's time for his revenge. Crow Judas stole his t-shirt and now he's gonna pay. He's gonna pay for this immense, outrageous attack. Double running DDT from Crow Judas. Joe VItale is already back on his feet. Missile dropkick. Nice maneuver from Joe VItale. Beautiful comeback, I would say. He's climbing back in the ring. Going for the third rope, probably looking for a double axe handle or something. Oh, flying clothesline! Flying clothesline! Joe VItale! And now it's revenge time! Crow Judas was not expecting this reaction from Joe VItale. I think it was caught by surprise. He thought, I have the match in the palm of my hand. I'm ready to take the win. But Joe is fighting back, and now it's Crow! Almost gone inside the ambulance. Let's see if Joe can finish the job. Crow is in the ambulance. Now it's time. Joe trying to close the doors. Trying to close the doors. And not enough. Crow, not enough effort put on by Joe VItale. Russian leg sweep by Crow Judas. Good and effective move. Working on legs and back of the opponent. Going for the third rope. Click clothesline. He returned the favor to Joe VItale. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is a spectacle, ladies and gentlemen. That was rough, but unfortunately this match has no referee and everything is legit. Everything is legit, ladies and gentlemen. If they want to take out weapons from underneath the ring, they can do so. It's a massacre. It's a bloodbath. Let's see if Crow... Oh, nice scoop slam from Crow Judas. Oh, Dragon Screw attack from Joe VItale. And now it's payback time, Crow. It's payback time. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it. Joe is telling you that. Working on those legs. You're not gonna place me in a crouch pile driver. Crouch dog pile driver. Joe. Mocking Crow Judas with his finisher pile driver. That's a devastating move. A move which was banned by WWE for a few years because it was deemed very dangerous. Crow get inside the ambulance. I think Joe got this one. Let's see if he can close the doors. Crow Judas is still up. Fighting like a lion. Let's see if Crow can break free. Yes, he could. Oof. Another close call for Crow Judas. Crow Judas. Now it's Joe inside the ambulance. Just like a potato sack, ladies and gentlemen. And Crow is gonna close the doors. Maybe this time you can manage, maybe. They both push as hard as they can, but I think that Crow has the advantage being outside. Can produce more force, but the sheer power of Joe VItale. We have seen this man. The resilience of this man, okay? So, Crow, this is not an easy opponent. Not an easy opponent at all. Working on the left leg of Crow Judas. Let's see if they can close up this match. Joe's taking his time. Crow Judas fighting back with a nicely placed kick for counter, but Joe VItale high rake. And now fireman carry position inside the ambulance. Joe is about to close the first door of the ambulance. Let's see if he can manage. Moments of tension, ladies and gentlemen. But Crow Judas, his resilience is through the roof. Double arm DDT. Yeah, he's gonna place Joe VItale inside now. That is stunned by the double arm DDT. Crow trying to close those doors. Pushing as hard as he can. And one is closed. Let's see if he can close the other. Joe still fighting. He's still fighting. Oh, Joe VItale last minute save. Oh, that was a close call. Mandible claw. No. says Joe VItale. Hurricanrana! I'm impressed by the agility, not only the resilience, but the agility of Joe VItale. Is like a complete athlete. He deserves to be here with the rest of those amazing athletes. Absolutely. And now it's time to throw the garbage out. Let's see if Joe can close the first door. Let's see. In one door is closed. Let's see if he can close the other. Let's see if he can close the other. He's pushing. He's pushing. Crow is fighting for his life. And Crow, last minute save. Wow. Wow. Okay, enough is enough. So Crow's the Judah. Slam Joe's head onto the apron and go for the just the tip, as Stay Tuned CC or Phil suggested. Just the tip. That's now how the move is called. Let's see if Crow can close this bout. No, they decided to go back into the ring. Probably Crow wants to deal the maximum amount of damage with a flying elbow smash. And now trying to break the legs, so he will not have the power anymore to escape from the ambulance. But anyway, we had already 2 close calls. Joe VItale out of the ring. Crow of Judas falling up closely. What is he gonna do? I don't know. Crow of Judas, I think that it's kind of in a desperate situation in this moment. He doesn't know what to do exactly because he knows that probably Joe is not weakened enough and he's taking like the chance to weaken him a little bit more. Oh, Joe VItale, beautiful counter! And now the tables have turned. And now the tables have turned. Let's see if Joe VItale can put him through. And inside he goes. He's about to close the first door. The first door is about to get shut. And one door. Let's see if the second one, Joe VItale is smelling the victory. He's smelling the victory in this very moment. He's so damn close. One more push, Joe, and you win this match. One more push! No way! Crow Judas! The unpredictability of Crow Judas. 1 minute he seems dead. The minute after he's ready to pull a cheap shot on you. Double arm DDT. Probably this will seal the deal. Let's see if Crow Judas can finally get rid of Joe VItale and close the doors of the ambulance. Let's see. First door. Joe fighting. And one door is closed. Let's see if Crow can close the second one. It's very close. Very close. And it's closed. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our first winner of the night. Crow of Judas taking a win against one of the most resilient fighters in the Federation, Joe VItale. This was hell of an opening match, ladies and gentlemen. I feel the adrenaline. I feel the adrenaline pumping through my body and coming from the arena right now. Golly, great, goodness gracious, what a show. What a show. Wow. Wow. Coming up next, we have Fahab Yorkie Dave trying to take the title away from our most beloved one, I would say. Purple, who recently just reblended, removing one R to his name. And still, I didn't unlock his, like, signature, haircut. But anyway, who do you think is gonna win? Who do you think is gonna win? I know, you still have adrenaline rushing through your body for the last match. But ladies and gentlemen, please, I urge you to calm a little bit. Yeah, I know. I'm sweating already. It was a high-octane level of match, of action, and it was incredible. So, is going to be Fahab, is going to be Yorkie Dave, or Purple is going to retain the title. Purple is back, so I'm backing him. Okay, nice. Nice call. Nice call, Lou. Absolutely. Purple all the way, says Blue Lisa Sky. Purple, 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 purple. I keep reading this name. Purple, purple, purple. This is a purple nation, ladies and gentlemen. Fahab is a beast, says Wisdom, and I do agree with you, Fahab. The problem is, Fahab can take a hell of a beating. And when he has enough, when Kratos had enough, he's gonna start his, like, beating show. Don't matter, Dorky gonna steal that belt. Okay, Beardo, we have a Dorky supporter. Very well. So, without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the match. The music has been already loaded. So, there's gonna be a delay as always because we don't know who is gonna come first. Let's see if the game fucked up any other model today. So Joe was without shirt.
The following contest is a triple threat match and is for the men's championship.
So the first contender who is gonna be Dorky, is gonna be Fahad. No, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, is the real life Kratos. Look at him. Look at him. This is like the top specimen that the species human being have to offer in terms of power, strength, resilience. He's a real life badass. Real life badass. He's scary. He's confident. He's like a, you know, going against things. It's like trying to go against a grizzly bear and pretend to have a chance. There is no chance you can win against him. So he's one of the favorites. Maybe he will retake his title because he made some declaration during the past few days in which he said, I want the title back. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time. Dorky Day. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, sing along. You let me raise the volume. Yorkie Dave. Do 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 do. Dorky Dave. Do 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 do. Yorkie Dave. Do 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 do. I fucking love this song, ladies and gentlemen. And finally is the unpredictability, the man of mystery, the champion, Purple, with his crazy attire, carrying the belt like saying, hey guys, this belt tonight is gonna stay on this waist. There is no bloody way you two clowns are gonna take this belt. I am Purple, I'm here for mutiny. By the way, the song, I said it in the past, is pure Purple, okay? He created the lyrics, he did the music and everything, so... Oh, flexing a little bit our Purple here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a triple threat. I remind you, lovely people in the crowd, that this match allows the use of weaponry. Therefore, I expect that somebody will take a sledgehammer up their butt. It happens first time around with Fahab. Then Fahab returned the favor, and I want to see if this time Yorkie Day will be the one in the receiving end of the... Okay, I messed up the camera. Anyway, Purple starting strong. We can have, like, this type of view. I think is better. And Fahab! Immediately, not wasting time. And going up against Purple. Now, nice high rake from our Yorkie Dave, who's working on Purple, but Purple. Nice, beautiful counter. And right in the hands of Fahab. Sidewalk slam. Purple is taking advantage of all this situation. He knows that brute force is a specialty of Fahab. Therefore, he will take advantage of that. He will try to weaken his opponents as much as possible in order to get the upper hand. Good evening to you, Mr. Kenny Biddle. Are you ready for the main event? Nice follow-away slam from Yorkie Dave. Fahab is outside in this moment. I apologize for the quality of the camera, but nice swinging punch from Yorkie, but Fahab already was waiting for his turn to beat the living crap out of them. Purple tries to hit it with a steel chair, but he fails. And good night, Yorkie. Oh my goodness, going for the cover. Already one. Only one. Purple is still up. As I said, people, do not underestimate the power of Fahab. And do not underestimate Yorkie either. Because he... unexpected kick. Bicycle kick from Purple. And boom. Good night, Purple. Good night, Yorkie. Fahab is in the house. And Fahab is dictating the rules in the ring. Big boot to the face of Purple. This is madness. This is a mayhem. This is a carnage. He already went in full Kratos mode, and when he's in this mode, he sees only red. Let's see what Purple is doing. Picking out chair, waiting for the opportunities. Nice chair shot on Fahab. Going for the pin. Taking advantage of the situation while Yorkie is on the ring side. Probably injured. Purple taking control. Trying to weak Fahab's arm. Yorkie in the meantime searching for a weapon. Purple going for a submission maneuver. Yorkie with a candlestick. Waiting for Purple to come back. Right in this big nose. And he goes for the cover. He can take this on. No, Purple. Purple has 9 cats. Sorry, 9 lives, not 9 cats. Probably has also 9 cats. Sorry, guys. Series of brutal kicks from Yorkie Dave, followed by a big clothesline. A series of punches straight in the face, but Fahab is already back in action. Going for the spear, but both they miss. Yorkie Dave. Snap suplex! Ooh, very close to the apron. Think that Fahab hit the... Yorkie Dave going for the taunt. A la Macho Man Randy Savage style. Fahab taking a weapon, but Purple immediately countering. Atomic drop from Yorkie Dave. Let me see if I can bring the camera closer to the action. Yes, I can. So you can see a little bit better. Let's see from this angle. I will try also to play the cameraman, guys. So many jobs for me. Atomic drop from Yorkie Dave. And straight into the steel chairs. Both of them. Fahab is cleaning room, ladies and gentlemen. Cleaning room. There's no other way to put it. It may sound a little bit biased, but... goodness gracious, this man. Who? Purple. Showcasing his signature agility. Trying to bring the camera back into the action. And going for a small cradle. Trying to steal the win. Fahab reversed the pin. Ooh, close call. Close call. Schoolboy from Yorkie Dave. Only one, says the referee. Only one. They kissed each other with that. Oh, Yorkie Dave still in the candlestick. Followed by a big kick from Purple. Ooh, nicely done. Nicely placed back breaker. Uh-oh. Swinging neck breakers from Fahab. And now it's time for the cover. He's going to retain the title. He's going to take the title from... No. Yorkie says no. Ladies and gentlemen. Whoa! All over the blue spear. Oh my goodness. Yorkie seems dead there. Let's Shining Wizards. Guys, there is no way I can describe what's going on in the ring. My goodness. Yorkie Day broke a freaking candlestick on the back of Purple. Pile driver in the meantime from Yorkie Dave. Fahab seems like lifeless in the moment. What is Purple planning? Uh-oh. Took too much time. Now Yorkie is free. Big punch after a big headlock position. And going for another atomic drop. Old but good, as they say. Oh, Jesus, man, the power of Fahab. Still have energy. Let's see what he's gonna do. Fahab is countering, getting free from the clutches of Purple. He's going for big move. Suplex. In meantime, baseball bat in the hands of Yorkie Dave, who breaks the pin at the last possible minute. At the last very possible. Now Purple has the hand. Oh, he tossed the baseball bat and he smashed the head of Fahab with that toss. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what to say. This is insanity. This is insane. Ciao, JCarts. Welcome to the show. Hello, Gingy. Are you ready for your match, Gingy? Steel chair shot, but Purple now going for the pin after a Superman punch. 2. Ooh, that was a close call. That was really a close call. Sidewalk slam from Fahab, taking advantage of Yorkie being stunned, but Yorkie is like standing up on his feet. It's gonna be the sit down powerbomb. It's gonna be over. It's over. It's over. Sit down powerbomb. If Purple doesn't stand up and do something, Fahab. Ooh, just 2. How the heck did Yorkie Dave survive to the sit-down powerbomb? Look at the beating he's receiving. Oh, he's showing who's boss in this ring. But Yorkie, it's time for the sledgehammer. Oh, somebody gonna get... Ooh, right in the balls! Jesus Christ, right in the balls! Purple is going for the third rope. Let's see if he can capitalize. He's seizing his opponent. He's taking measurement. And he flies! Arikarana! Yorkie Dave immediately back in action. Purple. Oh, nice maneuver from Purple, but Yorkie Dave is already there. Taking advantage of the situation. Purple says no. Purple says no. Now this is a good chance for Yorkie Day to capitalize and take this win. Big clothesline. Let's see what he's gonna do. Another reverse clothesline. It's set for maybe for the flying elbow smash. No, he's taking the sledgehammer. Boom, right in the back. That is gonna hurt. But Fahab is already back on his feet. And I think it's gonna be, yes, a breakup from Fahab. Still chair shot. Wow, this match is brutal, ladies and gentlemen. Brutal! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Woo-hoo. They almost kissed each other. A back body drop from Yorkie Dave. But Purple is still alive, ladies and gentlemen. He's going for the gory special. Bye-bye, Fahab. No, Purple. No, no, no. You gotta take out first Yorkie and then. And now with a pile driver. Is he gonna steal the win? Is he gonna steal the win? What is he do? What is he doing? Come on, Yorkie. Don't waste your time. Leg drop from Fahab, who's taking advantage of the situation. Another candlestick in the hands of Yorkie, but Fahab has a different opinion. Full Nelson slam. And going for the cover. 1, 2, almost. Jesus Santissimo. He was inches away from the title. Another gory special from Purple. It connects. Purple. Yorkie is right up front. First, take care of him and then take the pin. That's the only way. And now probably Yorkie Day will take advantage of this situation. No! Purpolino is attacking relentlessly. Ay, 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 el purple. Candlestick right in the balls. Let's see the action from this angle because the referee decided to be a pain in the ass. Sit down, powerbomb by Fahab. But Yorkie Dave is back on his feet, Fahab, with a clothesline. He's going for the cover. He's going for the cover. I think we have a new champion, ladies and gentlemen. We have a new champion. Yes! Fahab retakes his title from Purple. Kratos, look at him. Covered in blood, in sweat, full of bruises, but he doesn't care. Wow. Wow. Guys, I'm speechless. That was another high-octane matches. I think finally we were able to fix this bloody AI and is giving us instant classic. What do you think in the chat? How good was this match? This match was epic. Now a little bit of girl action. Finally. Finally. This is gonna be the last chance that Team Free Annabelle, okay, will have for the titles. Of course, they are not up for grab tonight because Fantastique and Raven said no. No, we already beat your ass one time. We gave you already one opportunity. This is the second one, but Fantastique said if I beat you, Stevi, there's gonna be the end of it, and we won't be granted any more chances. Hello, Dean, welcome. So, people, cast your vote. Is gonna be Stevi? Is gonna be Fantastique? Who's gonna win? Sarah. Oh God, Raven, come on. A little bit of girl action, finally. That sounded so... No, Beardo, not in that sense. Like, oh my God. Oh, Jesus. What happens, Pomp? There's a problem in chat. Somebody is like... saying something, sorry. But... Pomp, I think that Lisa was just kidding. Come on. Blue Lisa is a good friend of this fan. Of this channel, so... No, she's just kidding. No, of course, just to make it clear. Ladies and gentlemen, the matches are not rigged. I wish they were rigged because wrestling is all about telling a story. It's not about winning or losing, right? So if I had the possibility to decide pick the winner up front, it will be easier for me. And of course, from Lee from Three Spires, who is giving me a hand, writing down the possible storyline that can occur. It will be like a more unbiased way to bring storylines into fruition, if you know what I mean. Unfortunately, the AI doesn't have preference, so we have to work with the result they're coming. So, for example, now Fahab has regained his title, and I react accordingly, and probably we will react accordingly in the next show and see if we can like create some sort of revenge between these two. You know. This is wrestling, guys. But anyway, no, Blue Lisa, you didn't fan nobody. Don't worry, Blue Lisa. I know you were just kidding. Absolutely, you're a sweetheart. Let's continue. Really, don't worry. Anyway, let's go to the next match. So, Seggy Waggy for the win later. Okay, Sarah, we understand you are Seggy Waggy team, but I feel there are a lot of people here supporting the bearded one. How does it make you feel? Hello, Claire. Welcome to the show. So, okay. Let's go. Let's go. I want to see this match. I'm dying to see this match. So, it's Stevi versus Fantastique. Hello, Kaza. Welcome to the show. Okay, our first contestant is coming, approaching the aisle in this moment. The ring coming out from the gorilla. It's Stevi herself coming up first. Ready for action. With her t-shirt saying, "At the internet gremlin," her nemesis. The gremlin that caused so many internet trouble to her during his, like, unfortunately wonderful live stream. And here she comes, Florio, her tag team partner. Together they are Team Free Annabelle. This is the third time you have seen them in this show, and this is the last chance, ladies and gentlemen. This is the last chance for this two wonderful content creator to have their chance at the title belt. Don't forget that Fantastique and Raven have only showed us that they are unbeatable. They're a force of nature together. So, if Stevi fails this time, there's not gonna be any other chances for Team Annabelle. Blue Lisa, don't worry. Really, don't worry. Nothing. I know we were joking. Absolutely. And now, you recognize this music. You recognize this music, especially when you notice that your coffee is out. It's because Sarah came to your house and stole your coffee. But honestly, I need to say that get something out of my chest, because white chocolate is not as bad as people may think. Probably now Fantastique will teleport here in Poland and kick my ass. I know. Hello, Julianne. Look at them. As always, focused, ready for action, ready to fight, ready to take another W. Hello, Lisa Hart. Is Wes also around? If yes, hello to you, Wes, as well. Yeah, I am, Elaine. I said white chocolate. Yeah, okay. I am in trouble. Yeah, I am in trouble. Sarah would have had my vote until her utter betrayal last week. Ooh, Sarah. Kenny likes white chocolate, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Kenny likes white chocolate, Sarah. Is there a chance that this type of dessert can be redeemed in your eyes a little bit? A little bit, just a little bit. And the match already started while we were talking about white chocolate. This probably have enraged Fantastique, who started with a big kick on the... What the? They're already both bleeding? What the heck? What the heck is going on? What the heck is going on? This is violent. Look at Steve. Steve is bleeding. Did she do a Goldberg thing like before the match? Because, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't notice that she took a hit on the head. Also, Fantastique, I think, is bleeding. Or maybe not. No. Fantastique is... she seems fine. Dropkick by Stevi. Ooh, with those heels, it must hurt like crazy. Must hurt like crazy. Fantastique in trouble. But Stevi, I suggest you not to underestimate Fantastique. Because the moment you give an inch of space to this Fantastique, wrestler, you're gonna be in trouble. But I think that Stevi has a plan. She just wants to hurt Fantastique. She knows that Fantastique can be like a big problem going further down the line. It's not only about taking the win, probably it's also about injuring Fantastique and get an easy win later for the title. But it's a tactic, but Stevi played by the rules. Vicious headbutts from Fantastique. Decided to snap out of it, and it's time for a big down. Let's see what she's gonna do. She's trying to choke Stevi on the ropes. Come on, ref! Stop that! Ref, this is illegal. This is illegal. Ooh, nasty choke again. Stevi is accusing big pain in this moment. Fantastic double axe angle. Another series of vicious headbutt. I think, ladies and gentlemen, hello Floria, welcome to the show. I think that Fantastique had it up. In the meantime, back suplex from Stevi, pounding the face, the back of the head of Fantastique with vicious elbow smashes. Vicious elbow smashes. She's here to take no prisoner. Another big knee to the side of the head. Fantastique seems in trouble. She's trying to find a moment to catch her breath. But Stevi is relentlessly attacking her. Giving her no space. Fantastique! Oh my god. I think that Fantastique has Samoan origin because she knocks Stevi out with a headbutt. And you know, nobody can headbutt a Samoan. That's as far as the legend goes. Samoan people, great wrestling legacy in the business to this day. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the current Samoan wrestler like Roman Reigns or Solo Sikoa, the Usos, but in the past we have seen... Oh, sweet chin music! Good night, Stevi! Sweet chin. And the match is over, ladies and gentlemen. This was the last chance. This was the last chance. As I said, they're undefeatable. Guys, I have nobody left anymore to throw at these people. I think that only Jolene can have a chance at this point. Fantastique once again took a win for Team Fantastique and Ray. And ladies and gentlemen, we need to find new contenders for the title because honestly, I don't know. I don't know why I should put it. I mean, people are starting to fear those two because they say they are unbeatable. They are undefeatable. Wow, people. Great match. A little bit short, but again, this was like the only chance that, the last chance that Team Free Annabelle had for a rematch, and now they have to work their way to the top once again. They're going to be facing other tag teams in order to regain that right, and maybe in the future try to have their well-deserved title shot, because to be honest, I'm a huge fan of Team Free Annabelle. I'm a huge fan also Team Fantastique Raven, to be honest. So, well, I'm a huge fan of everybody. Okay, up next. Yeah, I don't know, Flory. I don't know. And I was saying before, Flory, maybe you're not here, that I was able to tweak the AI, and the first 3 matches were actually quite long. And I said, oh, finally, we got the formula right down. And then arrived this match, and it was like quite short, but still intense. I mean, Stevi put up a great fight, so we must be proud of it. So Pom says Raven Fantastique versus Mariah and Britain going to be interesting. I will take note. Okay, up next is PNC Paranormal. You know that I have like a soft spot for PNC Paranormal. They are my favorites. You know that. I talk about in my videos, talk about them in my videos quite often. because I like them. They're just lovely people. As much as I like also Don't Scare Claire, because these two young people, because they are like in their 20s, I believe, they are very, very amazing, genuine people. So, ladies and gentlemen, pick your winner. A lot of people saying PNC, PNC, PNC. This is a PNC invasion. Oh my goodness. So, nobody for Don't Scare Claire? Nobody? Raven's short weren't in it for long enough. Oh my goodness. Justin! I demand you put Sam and Kobe in the game and feed them to me. Beardo? There is a plan. Okay, hear me out, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a quick detour. There is a plan. I'm working on it to put, shall we say, other wrestlers in the game, what in the trade is called jobbers, or people who are like always booked to lose, that will resemble vaguely some of these people that we know, like Samuele. I received the green light from Samuele Colberto, the cousin of Samuel Colby. Then I received also, because I was able to discover that the Twin Paranormal have another couple of cousin twins as well in Italy, and they're called Fiume and Renato. Then there is also other people that are lurking. I heard they call themselves the League of Extraordinary Fakers, but they're just rumors. So stay tuned if you want to see more. Anyway, let's jump into the action. It's PNC Paranormal versus Don't Scare Claire team. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here they come. Your favorite for tonight's match, for a mixed tag team battle. Here, they got fixed. They got fixed. Amazing. We have PNC, Paul and Claire, Ultimate Paul and Claire. Oh my goodness, they are hyped. They are hyped. Look at them. I didn't know that Claire was so energetic. I know Ultimate Paul is energetic. Of course he is. It's like the clone of the Ultimate Warrior, so it makes sense. But Claire, look at Claire. Oh my goodness, Claire. Somebody drank coffee with a lot of sugar this morning. But why the crowd is booing? You should cheer for them, not boo. Let's see if tonight they're gonna take this win. Because, shall I remind you that their opponent, they are not an easy one. So, we have Mr. DSC, who is like athletic, handsome, with a perfect square jaw. And we have Claire, who, shall I remind you, she was the first Women Paranormal Championship after losing the title against One and Elite. So maybe, okay, I think something is off with this entrance. They should be switched places, I believe. I don't know what is wrong with this game. My apologies, Mr. DRC. I will fix this immediately. Oh my goodness. Why in every live stream there is something that needs to be wrong with this game? So, anyway. As I was saying, these two are like great athletes, absolutely amazing athletes. So Paul and Claire will have like their problems tonight, unless they have like a very good strategy in order to take the W for this one. And so we're starting with the men. It's Paul versus Mr. DSC. Drop kick immediately by followed by a moonsault. Wasting no time, Mr. DSC. He's wasting no time. Wasting no time. Nice job. Nice job, Mr. DSC. A fierce dropkick followed by an amazingly done moonsault. Such speed, such agility from this man. I mean, look at him. It's like the reflection of perfection. He has a perfect body, perfect muscle, perfect face, but Paul says, tonight I'm gonna ruin that pretty face of yours. Look at the power of the ultimate Paul. Boom, big elbow drop. Already setting the tone to say, hey kid, this is my turf. And you step onto it. And now you're gonna receive the beating of your life. Ref, I don't think that this is legal. Ref saying nothing, just watching in silence while Paul destroys Mr. DSC. On the third rope, let's see what Paul has in store! My goodness! This has to hurt. Only one, says the referee. Mr. DSC had to do the rightful thing. Chin breaker from Mr. DSC has to do the rightful thing and immediately tag in Claire. Because if he stays too long, I'm afraid that Paul will take the advantage and destroy him for good. Shoulder block from the second rope. That was not, but he's already back on his feet. What is he doing? Springboard cross body? Go for the tag, Mr. DSC. Go for the tag. Don't waste time. Don't waste time. Go for the tag. Now he decides to linger a little bit longer in the ring. Maybe he has like the chance to hurt Paul. Let's see what he's gonna do. He's preparing something big. Ooh, reverse clothesline. Go tag, 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 tag. And the tag was made. Now it's Claire versus Claire. Now it's gonna be difficult for me to call the action because both of them are called Claire. So I would refer to Claire PNC as Claire and Claire Don't Scare Claire as DSC. It's easier. So Claire immediately setting the tone of the encounter, working on DSC. Now at the turnbuckle, trying to create big damage on the leg. Nice maneuver from Claire. Let's see what she's doing. Running power slam, Claire. I was not expecting that. Nice maneuver. Nice maneuver, but DSC is back with a big counter, big kicks. Now working on Claire's neck. Twisting like it seems she wants to, behead her or something. Nasty punt kick in the kidney. And now the sharpshooter is gonna be... No, okay. No sharpshooter for the moment. But trying to weaken Claire's leg as much as possible in order to have like the chance to place the sharpshooter. So Claire will give up. Flying crossbody from Don't Scare Claire. Taunting her opponent. Screaming with rage. And now the sharpshooter is locked. Is locked. Is locked. Sharpshooter. Sharpshooter. Is she gonna tap? Paul is distracting the referee. Ooh, what a close call. The length of Paul to go and save his wife. Now going for a quick cover and out of the blue, a win. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. Thank you, Lou. It was a pleasure of mine. Took a little bit of time, but it was a pleasure of mine creating this wrestler. Still, I need to fix some stuff because there's something wrong in here. I still don't... I can't figure out, but... Tomorrow I will have a look if I have time. So, we have a winner, ladies and gentlemen. And I think that next week we can have like a nice bout between these two and Jamie and Brittany. What do you think? It's going to be the Don't Scare Claire team versus 2-Ply team. Of course, I remember last week I promised you that there will be a rematch for the title between Jenny J and CRL, of course. But it's going to be on the next show because unfortunately I cannot have two main events at the same time. So this time the main event is going to be the Dream Crusher versus JCarts. Next week we will have Jenny J versus CRL because CRL has earned the right to challenge the champion and try to get that title. And now... Justin, it's your turn. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Ouija Brothers, Steve and Grief versus Team Golden Banana. Who do you think is going to win? It's going to be like our, eccentric face of the company, Justin and his fellow partner, Dawson, or it's going to be the Ouija Brothers? Let's go, Justin and Dawson, says Raven. The main event. No, Justin, you're not the main event. For now, you're not. You're upper mid-card. That's upper mid-card territory. As much as I like to support Steve and Grief, I'm afraid I'm going for Dawson and Justin. Here comes the monkey man, says Wayne Dawson. Dawson and Justin, wait, is this a banana match? Oh my goodness. Roger says, I think that the Ouija have it. Okay, let's go and find out. I mean, like, they are both like amazing competitors. So coming up first, I think it's gonna be the Ouija Brothers. Steve and Grief. Oh my god. Crowd seems that tonight doesn't like the Ouija Brothers. I don't know what to tell you. Here they are, Steve and Grief. One is a powerhouse, the other is the incarnation of quickness. You know them, you love them, you follow them. The New Age Legion of Doom, I would define them. I don't have any other words to describe them. The Legion of Doom. Back in action. I was not expecting such reaction from the crowd. And now... here they are! The Golden Bananas! It's Justin the Paranormal Monkey and $1,000. No dancing today for you, Justin, I'm afraid. I fucking love this music anyway. I mean, Phil, if you're watching, you did a fantastic job with this music. It's such an hit. Taller and the Monkey Man all the way. Let's soon find out. It's Steve for the Ouija Brothers. And $1,000 taller immediately with a flying elbow smash. But Griff sees the opportunity to punch him. Nice belly to belly suplex and moonsault, but it misses the target, I'm afraid. Nice maneuver from Dawson. Taller! Steve going for the pin immediately. But only one. The count is only at 1 this time. Quick tag. Now Griff is the legal man and the pain is gonna come. Double last right power bomb. Oh my, what the heck? Steve was screaming in the face of the referee. I don't know what he wanted to, to prove with that. And now Griff is just Okay. What was that, Griff? I was weird. Going for the third rope. Telling to Dawson, hey, stand up, boy. I just started with you. Stand up. Whoa! What is it? 450 splash. And now this is our Banana Pen coming in hot with a pinfall attempt, but he fails. Nice job. Oh, Griff. Immediately pounding on poor Justin. What the heck is going on, ladies and gentlemen? And now Justice is back in the Ouija's corner. Quick tag. Double team maneuver. Let's see what they come up with. Knee smash and another knee smash. This time right in his chin. But the Banana Band, ladies and gentlemen, is already in trouble. It's like accusing the pain. Of course, T with a big kick in the kidney. Trying to weaken. Ooh, come on, ref, do something. What the heck is going on? Attack to Dawson Toller. Justin was a brief intervention, but good. Dawson with a clothesline. Now it's time to return the favor. You want to cheat, he's saying? Okay, let's cheat. I can teach you a couple of things. Justin getting beaten by Steve. And Dawson Toller sees this opponent with a big sweep into a bookhand or a rock bottom if you prefer, but not quite. And moonsault, signature moonsault from Dawson Toller. Steve is in trouble. Steve is in trouble. You don't touch, my friend, saying Dawson. You don't touch the Banana Man. Now you face the Golden Boy. I'm the Golden Boy for a reason. Quick tag between Justin and Dawson. Going for a double team maneuver. Back body drop. Double back body drop. Nicely done. Steve needs immediately to create space for a tag, but he decided to roll down. And Justin with a big clothesline. Bad idea, Justin. Get back in the ring. Get back in the ring. Steve is coming back in the ring. What the heck is he doing? What the heck are they doing? Justin, go back into the ring. Go back into the ring. Whoa, nice counter attack by Justin. Oh my goodness. They're gonna take the action outside. Justin, get back in the ring. Bring this. Okay, it's 8. Let's see if Steve can come up. Come in. Okay, 9. Ooh, that was a close call. Ooh, nice combo by Steve. Knee to the guts. Ending up with a club to the neck. And now it's Griff time. The powerhouse is in with a running DDT. And now going for the cover. Come on, Justin. You can do it. He kicks out. Once again, Justin in the corner of the Ouija Brothers. Countering perfectly. Carried like a potato sack. Griff is too powerful. Too powerful. And he's saying, stand up, Banana Man. I have something for you. Double axe handle. Nice counter by Justin. Followed by a missile drop kick. Nice move, Justin. Now going for the attack. Dawson is the legal man. Time for a double team action. Ooh, nice fist drop from the second rope by Dawson Toller. Ooh, but Griff is still as like it just started. Nice roundhouse kick, nice roundhouse kick from Griff, showing that big man have agility indeed. Now going for the tag with his partner Steve. Big knee smash followed by a clothesline, a reverse clothesline, and now Steve is back dominating Dawson Toller, which seems to be in like a hell of a pain. Getting his neck twisted. Another tag. Griff is back in the action. I think that Dawson needs to tag in Justin and get some rest, because if... Nice counter by Dawson Toller. Let's see what he's doing. Nothing. Just a false alarm. Come on, Dawson. You can do it. Oh, spinning elbow smash from Griff. And now the punishment continue, ladies and gentlemen. Running power slam. No, train wreck. And good night, Dawson Toller, I'm afraid. Good night, Dawson. Justin saw this coming, breaking the pinfall. Oof. And now getting picked up by Griff. Nice, nice. Justin getting free. Dawson is still the legal man. Going for a big move. Let's see. Some amateur wrestling here. Waist lock on the ground. Now it's time for attack. Nice move, Dawson. Justin is the legal man. Double team maneuver. Big double shoulder thrust. And now Justin pounding on Griff. Pounding and pounding. Let's see what Justin is doing. Oh, nice kick to the face. And Griff, for the first time in his life, is knowing the meaning of pain. Dawson Toller, the chip shot. Come on, ref, do something. This is not supposed to be allowed. Justin mocking Griff. Oh, and he made a mistake. Big headbutt. A kick in the nuts by the Banana Man. Big boot to the face. What the heck is he doing? Oh, okay. Griff still back on his feet. The Banana Man. The Banana Man is going for the waistline. Waistland. The banana drop connected. Rob break, says the referee. Rob break, says the referee. My goodness. I love this type of tag team matches. This back and forth is amazing. And another fist drop by the Golden Boy. He decides tonight we're not gonna lose. We're gonna prove it to you that we are the best in this business. Shoulder block and double miss. Griff is going for Steve and quick tag. In the meantime, I think that Dawson is a little bit hurt. Steve is back in action. Oh, vicious knee drop to the face, going for the cover. And Banana Man breaks the pinfall. And monkey flip. This is in honor of his tag team partner, probably. He's going for the ankle lock. Ankle lock applied. Ankle lock applied. If Griff doesn't do something, okay. Ooh, nice reversal from Dawson Toller. Dawson, it's time for another ankle lock. I think you got this, bro. You got this, bro. Justin is the legal man. Big punch to the guts of Steve. Knockout punch. Good night, Steve. Oh my god. And they take the win. And they take the win. Big knockout punch by Justin to seal the deal. And the Witcher brother lost. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That was unbelievable, but it was hell of a match. Congratulations, Justin and Dawson, because these are the type of matches I want to enjoy watching. These are the type of matches that wrestling is all about. Quick back and forth, quick tags, big action, big maneuvers. Guys, I am sweating in places that I was not able to sweat before. Trust me. Trust, and it's not because of the heat, it's because of the adrenaline pumping into my body. I kid you not. So up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have an instant classic. Gingy. The ginger one. Hashtag future women's champion. Hashtag good person. Hashtag best person in the world. It's going up against the Violator herself, Juan Annalise. A person who was able to dispose quickly of her opponents. She made a quick work of Claire from Don't Scare Claire. She made a quick work of the newly come Elaine Baker, which, by the way, I think she's plotting something. I mean, we haven't seen her, but I think she's still around and she's plotting something. I mean, I don't think the bout between these two is going to be over. So who do you think is going to win? Is going to be the champ, Juan Annalise, or Gingy? Our Gingy. Everybody loves Gingy. I know, everybody loves Gingy. I will be slapped with a lot of lasagnas later for that, I know. Gingy, sorry, but I gotta go with the Violator. Good call, Beardo, good call. This would actually happen in real life, and Griff wouldn't rip me a new arsehole at all. Justin, I don't know, Griff is a very big dude. I believe in your confidence, self-confidence, but I don't know, man. Let's make peace, let's make love, not war. That's what we say. One Annalise adds difficult. It's a difficult pick. Stu Farrell, as usual, I'll have to go for the redhead, the ginger one. Pinky says Gingy. Sarah Barton, we have a couple of matches and then we will have our Beardo rematch. You know, it takes time. Just enjoy the show. Just enjoy the show. Okay. Coming up next, Gingy versus Juan Annalise for the Paranormal Women Championship. Approaching now in the ring, ladies and gentlemen, you know her from Beardo's Pew Pew's live stream. You love her. She has been around in the community since forever. She's Gingy. Thanks, Spaghetti. I'm enjoying this a lot. I'm imagining my ex in the ring getting a pounding. Oh my god. And guys, listen to the lyrics of this song. They are worrisome. And now a big round of applause for the one and only, the champion from the Netherlands. Oh, brushing it off like there is nothing, like there is no competition. Ladies and gentlemen, the Violator, Juan Annalise. Apparently, she doesn't like the crowd tonight. Go on French Canada, says Beardo. I mean, this is like an instant classic because Juan Annalise relies mostly on strength and quick action, but Gingy relies on submission maneuvers and in-ring tactics. So more technical of a wrestler she is. I think they're pretty damn balanced. The Ghost is here. Not one, he's not liking someone. This game is so realistic. Title change, screamed Joe VItale. Okay. The title was now is presenting to the referee. Will be shown to Gingy and then to the crowd in attendance and to the people watching at home. Gingy seems ready and focused. Juan Annalise as well. It's gonna be a hell of a beating. Let's get on! Big clothesline by one Annalise. The champ already taking control of the situation, showing her power and strength. Immediately, and making a statement, say, we may be friends in here, outside here, but in here, I am the queen. I am the champ. Gingy struggling to get the rhythm in, while Annalise having absolute no problem going for a kick to the leg, weakening as much as possible her opponent. There's a lock-up situation. One Annalise seems to be the one taking advantage, winning the bout, but Gingy! Nice sweep. And now, here's what I was talking about. The submission maneuvers. The submission maneuvers of Gingy. They are indeed her best weapon. And they can come at any time during the match. So, it's unpredictable. It's unpredictable. Now, showcase of technical wrestling at this time in the middle of the ring by these two fantastic wrestlers. One Annalise seems to be a little bit in trouble. Gingy applying a lever and then ending up with a sweep. Getting tired, going for the pin immediately. Ref is counting, only one. One Annalise kicks out at one. Gingy seems a little bit frustrated, but heck, she needs to put more work into it if she wants to have a chance to conquer the belt of the Violator. Body splash from the second rope. And a series of vicious stomps followed by a series of head stomp on the mat. Annalise wants to end up this match as quickly as possible. She needs to be somewhere. She has to be places. Ref, can you move your Tushy? We want to watch the match. As 3 elbow drops in succession by Annalise. Still working on the limbs of Gingy in order probably to nullify her. So Bishop maneuver in the meantime. Big boot to the face. Right in the face. And Gingy fights back. She's going for a running maneuver. And then Bulldog. Nice move by Gingy. Nice move by Gingy. Perfectly executed Bulldog. Taking advantage of the spring of the first attack. And then being able to place that Bulldog. In the meantime, missile dropkick. One Annalise is in trouble. The champ is in trouble. And Gingy. What is Gingy? Hey, come on, ref! Unbelievable. Unbelievable. She removed the protection from the turnbuckle and probably... Okay, the ref saw that. Thank you. But in the meantime, anything can happen. Gingy. With this probably was just a distraction. Ooh, nasty kick to the left leg of one Annalise. And now a big punch to the face. One Annalise seems to be like struggling for the moment. Gingy going for the third rope. Ready to place a big maneuver from there. Crossbody. Nicely executed crossbody from Gingy. Ooh! One Annalise saw that coming a mile away, Gingy. I'm sorry. And now it's time for the Violator to show her power. Clothesline. Going for the cover. Only one. Only one, says the referee. Only one. Another clothesline from one Annalise. But Gingy's back on her feet. One Annalise back body drop. Inviting. For a spine buster. Oh my god. This is insane. Another springboard missile dropkick. And one Annalise was like confused probably. I mean, Ooh, that is disrespectful, Gingy. That is disrespectful. She's calling her opponent to stand up. What is she gonna do? Nothing. Going for the clutch position. Placing one Annalise on the ropes. Big stomp. Held by the jump on the rope. And now double stomp in the face. Right in the face. I mean, and a roundhouse kick. And then Gingy is going for the butt stomp. What the heck was that maneuver? The butt stomp. I don't know. How should we call it? The butt train? Ooh! Annalise reversed the move. Let's see. It's the Violator. Going for the violation. And now it's time to wrap things up. It's the Violator. And I think it's 99 for Gingy. And yes, it is. Yes, it is, ladies and gentlemen. One Annalise once again retains her title. Unstoppable. One Annalise. It was a great match. It was a great attempt from Gingy to try to win this one. She fought well, but at the end of the day, it's one Annalise we're talking about. It's difficult, very difficult to try to snatch a victory from the Violator. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, another triple threat. It's Spider Dobby versus Andrew Stormrock versus Man versus Ghost. So this is gonna be before the match before the casket match and the main event. So who do you think is gonna win this one? Who do you think is gonna be Andrew Stonerock? Is gonna be Man vs. Ghost? Is gonna be our Kumzi? Which, by the way, we say hi to Kumzi. We don't know where he's at, but I know that deep inside I feel he's watching. Justin, come on. Elaine Baker says Man vs. Ghost. Dobby say I see Ghost. Cats. Stonerock, says Raven. Oh my god. Okay, let's move along and let's find out who's gonna be the winner of this match. Okay, I need to check out first. So who is this one? It's Spider Dobby. Spider Dobby has been absent from the YPWF for a couple of shows and now is coming back to conquer the respect of his fans. JCarts says, I will wish them all the best. Let's go. I think I feel the same, Jordan. I feel the same. Just eats the Violator for 4,000? Eat Spider Dobby, Spider Dobby. No worries, Lou. Thank you for stopping by. Sleep is important. And as always, Spider Dobby taking his sweet ass time to go in the ring. Kumzi, if you're watching this, I will just change your entrance because it's taking forever every time. And I have to play your theme songs 2 times in order. Spider Dobby, Spider Dobby. He's a domestic elf and he smells. Let's see who's gonna come up next into the ring. Probably is Andrew Stonerock or Man vs. God. Okay, even for Stonerock, the T-shirt has been removed. I mean, no problem because at least he has nothing in here. I mean, he looks very jacked, to be honest. He's in shape. He's in shape. Judson, welcome to the show. Spider Pig does whatever Spider Pig does. Can you see him formally? Dobby, you got this, says Gingy. And now, of course, is our newest entry. From the land of Florida. The man who fights alligators, who fights Skinwalker, Bigfoot. You name a critter, he fought it. The man who is able to punch ghosts and banshees straight in their face. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Man vs. Ghost. A newcomer indeed to the community, but a hell of a good one, I would say. Absolutely, Roger. I agree with you. But I will check it tomorrow. Probably, I think that Stonerock and Joe VItale have the same model of T-shirt. Okay, and probably somehow it got bugged. So it will be sufficient just to change their T-shirt. And I think everything will be okay. So let's hope that no other surprises are coming. But look at him, I mean, he's jacked. Fucking hell, he's jacked. I have nothing to say. And the man, let the match begin. But he has like a tattoo saying Stonerock in his back. Oh my goodness. Spider Dobby with an eye rake and Man vs. Ghost. Russian leg sweep. And again, Man vs. Ghost. No! Ooh! Out of nowhere, dropkick from Kumzi. Don't forget this little man. He may be little, but he's very agile and is very difficult to catch. So, fair warning, ladies and gentlemen. Don't underestimate Spider Dobby. That goes with a back rake to Man vs. Ghost. And now, big stomp right in this chest. And Stonerock going for the snap suplex. Nice maneuver by Andrew Stonerock. But Spider Dobby always has an answer to every problem. Ari Karana. He's saying to Stonerock, come here. I will mess you up. Missile dropkick from Spider Dobby to nobody. I think it was like a suicide missile drop. Series of punches and kicks and blows by Spider Dobby's swinging neck breaker. Nicely performed by this little man. And Man vs. Ghost now taking advantage, going full Stone Cold Steve Austin style on Spider Dobby. In the meantime, going for the pin, but Stonerock is already there, ready for the punishment to Man vs. Ghost. Let's see who's gonna take this time the win. Nice combo by Andrew Stonerock, ending up with a missile dropkick. But Man vs. Ghost now taking advantage with a running fist drop and going for the cover. Spider Dobby taking a baseball bat, but decided at the last moment to drop it on the ground. Man vs. Ghost. Look at the brutality. And Andrew Stonerock with a scoop slam. I am the man of this spring, he says. Come over here, and invite accepted, Andrew. Whoa! Man vs. Ghost now is in control, ladies and gentlemen. Ay, ay, ay! Frog leap and a nice sweep. But Andrew Stonerock with a series of chop and a drop kick right in the face of Man vs. Ghost, who goes outside doing like King Kong and mocking his opponents. Now probably will look for something. Yes, a candlestick has been dragged out of the underneath the ring, and Andrew Stonerock with a vertical suplex. No! Spider Dobby! And he gets, and both of them gets punished by the brutality of Man vs. Ghost. I mean, you cannot, after all, trust somebody. Nice moonsault, as I was saying. Probably is the end of it. No, you cannot trust somebody who, in his entirety of his life, is fighting like legendary monsters and skinwalkers and Bigfoots and yada yada yada. And you cannot have a chance to win against this man. Nice lionsault by Stonerock, followed by a neck breaker by Spider Dobby. Now is his chance. Now is the chance to place a very impactful maneuver. He's going for the sit-down scoop slam. Now reaching for the third rope, probably going for the frog splash. Let's see if he can connect. Ooh, Stonerock at the last moment. And now he sees the opportunity to go for the pinfall, but Man vs. Ghost was very, very attentive. Still Andrew Stonerock scoop slam. Let's see what Andrew Stonerock is doing. I mean, rubbing his face, or Spider's up his face on the mat just to cause some damage. Maybe preparing something big in the meantime. Candlestick by taken out by, and the backstabber. Oh, and Man vs. Ghost was waiting all alone with a candlestick. He's going for the cover. I think this one is for Man vs. Ghost. Let's see. And 1, 2, 3, ladies and gentlemen. The newcomer Man vs. Ghost takes the win, taking advantage of a distraction from Andrew Stonerock, who plays his signature backstabber on Spider Dobby. That was an easy win for Man vs. Ghost. Congratulations to the newcomer. Congratulations also to Andrew Stonerock, my good friend. And of course, congratulations to Spider Dobby, aka Kumzi, our beloved Kumzi. There won't be any community without Kumzi, ladies and gentlemen. He's a national treasure. So this W goes for Man versus Ghost. And now the last two matches of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, is the side-eye guy in this chat, or did he have cold feet? No, I think it's quite early for the side-eye guy. I think it's like 6 a.m. for him, probably, for once he decided to sleep in. I cannot blame him. But anyway, we have Beardo over here, so first and foremost, I pray the gods of AI, we don't want a fucking short match. Okay? We want a long, exciting match. Please, AI, please. You have been acting mostly good tonight, and I want you to act good tonight for this match in particular. So, is gonna be the Beardos Weirdos coming on top, or is gonna be the Seggy Weggies, or the Cheerios? We have a mixed situation, right? Beardo wins, says one on Lee's. And what the, oh, Justin, will Beardo come on like a Timu Meatloaf again? Justin, what the heck? So the audience is split, ladies and gentlemen. There are a lot of for Beardo, but a lot of Seggy Weggies, I see. Seggy, seg. Beardo winner, says Purple Ronnie. Seggy Weggy, I see Ghost says. Okay. Let's jump in. Casket match, ladies and gentlemen. The match that will end this feud once and for all. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you love him. You respect him. He's the king of the bunkers. He is Beardo Gets Scared. From the distant land of Wales, coming on top of his motorcycle. And with the confidence of a winner, it is Beardo Gets Scared. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're supporting this man, please invade the chat with roars. Let's see. Let me hear your roars. Wiping his feet again as his wrestling customs. And now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, one of the funniest debunker of the community from Australia, the land of kangaroos and big-ass fucking giant spiders, the Side-Eye Guy. And if you're supporting him, I want to see in chat all the Cheerios that you can give me. Side-Eye Guy is the guy you can't deny. Great music by Freddy Show, by the way. Okay, and let the casket come in. Let's listen to the rules. So, in case you people don't know, these are the rules.
Disqualifications or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent inside of the casket. After closing the casket lid shut, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin.
So these are the rules, ladies and gentlemen. We already told them at the beginning of this show, but the game will repeat every time the rules, just as a refresher. So let's see. Big boot by Beardo. The match, the contestants here are equal in every possible category. So it's only up to the AI decide who is the better wrestler. Who gets closed in the casket is the loser, and the winner of this match will face in 2 weeks, okay, after 2 shows, the current James Randi Memorial Champion. So this is also an important match in this regard, which can be either JCarts, who will retain his title tonight, punt kick by Beardo in the meantime, or it can be Mr. Kenny Biddle, who decided to challenge JCarts for the title. In the meantime, Beardo is going all in with his like big moves, and now mocking the opponent. Mocking the Side-Eye Guy. Wanted to close the match as fast as possible. Beardo gets scared. Let's see. Can he close the lid? Side-Eye Guy is fighting for his life. Fighting, and no. And Beardo falls down like a potato sack. Side-Eye Guy had a close call in this one. But Beardo still in control of the match. Though Side-Eye Guy brilliantly countering Beardo's maneuver and goes for a Russian leg sweep. Nicely done, Side-Eye Guy. And now let the Seggy Weggy start. A series of vicious punches, and Beardo is already busted open. And now, to add more injury, rubbing the face of Beardo and going for a series of stomp and a big kick to the kidneys of poor Beardo, which, shall I remind you that the back of Beardo may be his like weak spot. Side-Eye Guy trying to place Beardo inside the casket. Let's see if he's able to do it. No, going for a low kick. You can see Beardo already bleeding profoundly. And Side-Eye Guy bringing Beardo for a slingshot on the rope, and he's looking for some toys to use in order to put some more punishment onto Beardo. A chair shot in the back. Beardo reacts. Oh, power slam from the side-eye guy, who's now is like, hey, calm down, man. I got you. I got some present for you. Now you go. You see that casket? You're going into it. And Beardo goes inside. Let's see if it's gonna be the end of Beardo. He's fighting. He's fighting. Come on, Beardo. Close call to Beardo, who is bleeding profoundly from his forehead, but he's not giving up. He wants to have the title shot, the big title, but side-eye guy as answer for his all of his maneuver. Now he's going for trying to submit. This is the same move that SEG used last week in order to make Beardo tap, but you know, in this type of match, there is big chair shot to the face. Come on, Beardo, Lutas press. It's time for the comeback up for the bearded man. I think Beardo had enough. He had enough. He said, "You played around. Now I'm pissed, and when I'm pissed, you get the punishment. You feel the pain. You don't want to mess around with a man out of Wales." Now side guy straight in the casket, and Beardo, not wasting any second, going to close the lid. Let's see if he can take this win. Can he take this win? No. Another close call for side-eye guy, but the match is like balanced. Beardo is going for a DDT. Now taking his sweet ass time in order to prepare tactics, because side-eye guy is a big dude and he's going for a face plant. I think that Sister Abigail, the banhammer, is coming up next. I know what is gonna happen. Beardo taking side-eye guy inside the casket. He will try to put inside the casket with a big boot to the face. Let's see if he can finish this match. Another attempt from Beardo. Side-eye guy is fighting for his life. He doesn't want to get close inside the casket. Oh my god. He's putting all the strength that he has. Oh. Another close call for the side-eye guy. Very close. It was very close. Okay, side-eye guy probably decided it was the best thing to close the lid, but Beardo gets scared with a chair shot. Beardo, don't linger too much on the apron next to the casket. And the banhammer connect. Side-eye guy, I think side-eye guy is not able to continue. Beardo is going for the big boot that will set up side-eye guy inside the casket. Let's see if he is able to close the lid this time. After a banhammer, side-eye guy is struggling. He's struggling. Get the casket is closed, ladies and gentlemen. The casket is closed. The winner is Beardo. Get scared. Look at him. He's bruised. He's beaten. He's bleeding. But he earned the chance to face off the champion for the James Randi Memorial title. Now he's sitting, mocking the side guy, telling, "I am the best. I am the best." So what's going on in the chat? Kaza, it's clean. Because why? Because somebody... yeah, it was a clean victory. They were both at the same level, and yeah, that's how the AI works, ladies and gentlemen. The AI picks whatever winner. It's random, so we don't know until the end. It could have been like Segi winning, but Sarah, I'm sorry. You will hear from side-eye guy very soon. I'm sorry, Sagi. I'm sorry, but Beardo took the W. And speaking of the winner of this match, in 2 weeks' time, I would say, like after 2 shows, because you know I'm a little bit random with my shows, unfortunately, but you will be notified. Don't worry. Beardo will go up against the winner of this bout. Okay. Next show we will have as main event the rematch Queen Jenny J versus CRL. But the next show, the very next one, we will have Beardo facing one of the two. Okay. Question. Who do you think is gonna win? Is going to be the Green Crusher Kenny Biddle, or is going to be the Prodigy JCarts? Best of 5, Raven says. Oh my god. Kenny says Sky Talker. Dan, who else? So we're still like celebrating. My darling Kenny Biddle, says Claire. Oh, interesting. The Dream Crusher says Paul. Kenny. JCart says Raven. One Annalise, the dancer JCarts. Kenny. I see a lot of Kenny, but a lot of Jordan, JCarts. JCarts is surprising me. Yeah. JCarts is like, you know, a revelation of this federation. Like, okay, so what did Justin say this time? Oh my goodness, Justin. Anyway, let's find it out. Now, AI, we want a long ass match. We want to see the pain, feel the pain of these two competitors. So let's get into it. And he's coming, ladies and gentlemen, for Buffalo, New York. He's the king of the bunker, the messiah of the bunking, if you want to. He is Kenny Biddle, the Dream Crusher. Getting inside the ring with like a big daddy cool vibe, Diesel type of vibe. I mean, last time I think that the ladder match played in his disadvantage, as for a ladder match, brute strength is not the sole thing that can help you out, but I think that agility is the thing that will allow you to climb that ladder and win the belt. So that's why maybe it was a disadvantage. Like Beardo, like Dandel, they are more like a powerhouse and technical wrestlers. And JCarts had a big advantage, as he's like very quick on his feet. He's very fast, and for him it was an easy task grabbing that belt. But we will see. I mean, it's still a 50-50% win chance between these two. So, and now please, ladies and gentlemen, stand up and welcome the James Randi Memorial Champion, the Prodigy, JCarts, one of the most beloved wrestler in this federation. The crowd loves him. Look at him with a belt, first time defending ever. I'm telling you, it was a welcome surprise to see him winning the belt, because I think overall Jordan is a great dude. So I was happy for him. But now he's in big trouble, because Kenny is going to be ruthless with him. He's going to be relentless. It will not allow him to perform his high-flying maneuvers. So we shall see about that. Joe VItale, that damn belt is way too big for JCarts. Jordan, you allow Joe VItale to talk to the champ like that? Come on, talk some trash back, Jordan. Show him who's boss. We start immediately with in clinch position, mid of the ring. JCarts! No, Kenny was expecting that. He was ready. He knows that JCarts will try whatever he can to take advantage of these quick maneuvers and leverage on the opponent's body in order to have like a slight advantage. But don't forget, Kenny may be slower than you, but he's way more experienced when it comes to fighting. So I believe. Going once again for the clinch. And JCarts showing his technical skills. This kid is a surprise. What the fuck? Kenny Biddle's agility, ladies and gentlemen. I was not expecting that. Kenny the Dream Crusher Biddle. Wow, what a nice sequence of submission maneuver. Showing that these two are ready to do anything for that belt. I like when wrestling gets technical, ladies and gentlemen. I like it. I like it a lot. Springboard crossbody out of nowhere. And says, come on, old man, I will show you a couple of tricks that I have up my sleeve. Let's see what his JCarts is about to do. He's going for the Tornado DDT. And, ooh, we missed by inches, and Kenny Biddle is ready to capitalize. A big punch to the face, and then a reverse headbutt followed by a toss by Kenny Biddle. The power of the Messiah of the debunking community. Look at him manhandling and placing a sit-down powerbomb on JCarts. Wow. 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 Last time Kenny moved like that, it was in the birth canal in 1739. Kenny, you allow Beardo to talk you trash like that? Come on, man. But I gotta admit, it was funny. So, anyway, in the rules of wrestling, if the win is achieved via disqualification or count out, usually there is no belt change. That's the main rule. So I don't know if the games will use this rule, but in any case, I hope that it's not gonna come out as a count out win, because it will be very disappointed. So next time we will have maybe a different type of match. And JCarts back on his feet already, taking care of Kenny Biddle. What does he want to do? Wants to bring him back to the ring. Nice job, JCarts. And the agility of this man. Nicely done, DDT, and Kenny's put to sleep. He's going for the cover. Only one, says the referee. Not enough, not enough. You gotta do better. You gotta do better, Jordan. You gotta do better than this. You're facing, after all, Kenny Biddle. What is he planning to do? Whoa! Mexican Destroyer! Mexican Destroyer! And a kick out by Kenny Biddle. Wow. That move is also known as the Canadian Destroyer. He's going for the third round for the frog splash! He's going for a quick win! He's going for a quick win! Ladies and gentlemen, out of nowhere, JCarts retained the title. That was indeed a quick one, but a surprise nonetheless. This kid keeps surprising me over and over and over and over. So, Beardo, this is going to be your opponent for the next one. This JCarts is going to be your opponent. And Kenny was defeated within like 4 minutes, 5 minutes. I don't know how long was this match, but heck, that was a nice win. Absolutely. JCarts, well deserved. Sorry, Kenny. The game decided that JCarts had to take this win. So JCarts once again defended his title. He's still the champion. Kenny Biddle was the loser of this match, but anyway, it was hello, Saggy. Sad guy. Yes, you missed the fight, and I'm afraid Beardo won. No, James, he missed the match. It was like 15 minutes ago, and well, I mean, on his defense, it's very early morning in Australia, so come on. Seg, you have been buried already, lad. Daisies are growing. Oh my goodness. That was a hell of a show, ladies and gentlemen. Hell of a show. Sister Mercy is speaking to us from beyond the grave. Let's talk a little bit with chat. And let me switch the camera to so you can see my ugly face. Hello. Yes, as you can see, I'm all wet. I think I will have to take another shower because it was like very intense. So anyway, this was once again a hell of a show, and it was I kind of like it. I didn't like the match between Stevi and Fantastique. I think it was too quick. I thought it was going for more. Probably there is a little bit of tweaking to be that I need to do to the AI in order to just give us a little bit more longer match, because I think that's what we want. And I will change the t-shirt model for Joe VItale, because yes, side-eye guy, you are right just now, but at the beginning there was Crow Judas versus Joe VItale, and the game decided to remove completely Joe VItale's t-shirt, so he had like his logo tattooed on his chest and lame tattooed on his back. It was quite hilarious. And same thing happened to Andrew Stonerock. The t-shirt completely disappeared and he had Stone Rock tattooed on his back. Oh, Jordan, you are now in the wrestling business. I will teach you how to trash talk. It's not that hard, trust me. You need just to do it, in a funny way. You need to let Team Annabelle work their way up. Roger, the only thing I can do basically is just book them in a certain specific match. Then the AI decides whoever wins, so I have no control. As I said at the beginning, I wish I had like control over the winner or the loser of the match, like in wrestling, because in wrestling, as I said, it's all about storytelling and putting up a great show for the fans. Winner and loser don't matter that much, so in order for me to craft hello Brooklyn. Okay, Brooklyn, you can do the trash talking for Jordan, because Jordan is such a nice guy. As I was saying, in wrestling, the booking team actually decides the winner, picks the winner before the show. On rare occasion, maybe something can go south, and then we will have a situation. I give you an example. In one of the Royal Rumbles, there was like John Cena versus Batista, and in that spot, Batista had to take the win, so John Cena would have to be thrown out. The problem is something went wrong, and both of them fall out in the Royal Rumble from the third rope at the same time. So they had to improvise. And Vince McMahon came down the ramp furious, and he turns his squad. Oh, I mean, it was like amazing. But in any way, so they restarted the match, and then Batista could take the win. Or it was John Cena, I don't remember. In any case, things can go south. But in this case, the game decides by itself whoever wins. I can try to tweak stats as much as I want, but it doesn't make difference for the game. It just picks the winner based on I don't know which algorithm. So anyway, JCarts, I'll sort the shit talking. Lol. Okay. Let's see what chat is saying. No one should have the power of who wins. Imagine the bribery Justin would get up to. No, cause I will not allow anybody to to bribe me in order to win, because I have like Lee from Three Spires, who is being such a great help in creating storylines for me that we can present to you. So in wrestling is like this: the winner is already decided. So, but this is a game, and it's all up to the chances. Therefore, we have to to adapt. The booking team needs to adapt to the things that are happening. Anyway, once again, I am like talking too much because I'm Italian, and we talk too much. So guys, thank you once again for staying with me tonight. It was a heck of a show. Thank you to Beardo Get Scared. Thank you to the Side Eye Guy, Joe VItale, Crow of Judas, Fantastique Publishing, Raven, Don't Scare Claire, PNC Paranormal, Florio Phantom Files, Stevi from the Truth and Demon podcast. Thank you to JCarts as well. Thank you to Kenny Biddle. Now I have to read all the names. Thank you for Men vs. Ghost. Thank you, Andrew Stonerock, and all the people who don't have a channel. But wait a moment, there is another person who has a channel, but she's about to get out there. It's One and Elise, so go subscribe to One and Elise. So thank you, Gingy, Spider Dobby. Thank you to the Ouija Brothers. Thank you, Dozon Toller. Thank you, Justin, even though you are the king of hecklers, I would say. Thank you, Fahab, Yorkie Dave. Thank you, Purple. And thank you, all amazing people. And the people I didn't mention right now. You are great, and you make this thing going on. You're the sauce of the spaghetti, don't forget them. Anyway, thank you for staying with me. Sleep tight if you're going to sleep, and enjoy your meal if it is about dinner time, or good morning if it is early morning. So I see you all the next one. Ciao.
I hit the ground and lost it all. Skyscrapers to the rubble fall. A shadow whispered you can't rise, but I saw stars beyond their lies. This is my time, the fights are red. Through the chaos I begin, breaking chains that held me down. Hear me roar, I wear the crown. Deep bunkers chasing ghostly cries, shining light on shaded skies. Truth's a blade that cuts so deep, revealing secret shadows keep. This is my time, the fights are red. Through the chaos I begin, breaking chains that held me down. Hear me roar, I wear the crown. Deep bunkers chasing ghostly cries, shining light on shaded skies. Truth's a blade that cuts so deep, revealing secret shadows keep. This is my time, the fights are red. Through the chaos I begin, breaking chains that held me down. Hear me roar, I wear the crown. Deep bunkers chasing ghostly cries, shining light on shaded skies. Truth's a blade that